Alright guys, welcome to the Coaches Connected Franchise mode in Madden 16. Gonna get it all set up, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I screwed up to start off with. This is my second time to record this. I picked my team after the Italian told me what team he wanted to be because we're gonna be in separate conferences, so if we do happen to make it to the Super Bowl or something, we could play each other. But I messed up and I picked the wrong team, so I gotta start all over. So start a new one from the cloud. You can see what it looked like because it had this cool little icon right here. Now the stupid last played thing that's not even there anymore because I deleted it. I gotta start a whole new franchise, which I'm not happy about. We're gonna use the active roster. It is active as of 8:25, about 1:30 in the morning.
I'm Larry Ridley. Start your season with your favorite team and players. Complete goals, earn XP, level up your players, and take them to the Super Bowl. Let's get started.
Yes, let's get started. So I was going to import the roster, get all that set up. 2,826 players. That's a lot of people. We're going to run through the preseason in the next couple of videos just to kind of get the heads up. You can skip it. That's an option, which I'll explain here in just a little bit if you would like. But we are not going to do that because I need to get reacquainted with this game, or acquainted with this game because it's so much different. So when you create your franchise right off the bat, you have to pick your team. So this is where I screwed up a while ago. I picked the wrong team. So we are going to roll with, and like I said before, I like to build up teams. I like to make it worth it. Like I don't want to be the Seahawks, and I mean they're already at 92 overall, 97 defense. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go with somebody a little bit less. I mean 83 is still pretty good defense. I'm going to go with the Rams over here, and that essentially limits everybody in their conference or in their division. So we're looking at, on the Rams, nobody can be the Seahawks, nobody can be the 49ers, and nobody can be the Cardinals. That gets rid of that whole group. The NFC West is no longer available for anybody else to choose. So that leaves 7 other conferences, or 7 other divisions for you to choose your team from. So the last 2 or 3 people that join are going to have very limited options when they pick. Hopefully they don't get upset about it, but that's the way we had it set up. That's what we talked about. That was the rules. That's what they knew when they signed up for it. So if they want to hold off on their turn in the hopes of their conference or their division coming up, that's cool. I'll just skip over you, but I'm just going to invite one person at a time just to double check and make sure everybody adheres to the rules. So I'm going to be the Rams. That's my goal. Check a starting point. Like I said, you can adjust it. It says regular season, forget preseason. We're going to roll with preseason. We're definitely not doing a fantasy draft. It's going to be hard enough to do the regular draft. We're going to do that. I'm going to change my role. We're going to be a coach. You can be the coach, owner, or player. We're doing coaches only, and I am going to create my own coach. You can choose an active coach if you would like anybody else in the franchise. That's up to you. I don't want to do that. I like to make my own. And I am going to go with I'm gonna go with a team builder. This is something I would like to do. It's that's my thing. I like to build up teams, so that seems more like my style. I'm gonna go ahead and create my coach real quick. I'm gonna cut it, and we'll be right back with what I look like. All right, we're back. Just got done setting up my coach. We are Squeak Scolari. If you didn't notice my theme, as I continue with it, I run from basketball. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I've used Joe Cooper, who's the main character. I've used Doug Reamer, who's the main character. Now we got Squeaks. I think I used him in a my player, so if I did, he's now a coach. He has NFL runs over. Now he's a head coach, ready to roll. Squeak Scolari joining the ranks as a head coach. We're going to go through and change the league settings also real quick. I'm going to go and set that up, then we'll come back and run through all the changes. So I'm going to do that, and we'll be right back. All right, let's get done making all the changes. I turned off a couple of settings and turned on some of the other ones. We're going to play on All Pro as of right now, just so we can get back in the groove and get used to the game, especially some of us coming from NCAA. It's going to be way different, and I want a little bit of adjustment period, so All Pro before All Madden. Playing 8 minutes, have the accelerated clock turned on. Game speed is set to fast. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not, but we have that turned on. Coach firings, of course, injuries, all that stuff is turned on. I wasn't sure about the trades. If there's enable all, enable human, or disabled. I'm just going to enable all trades, because I would assume that in previous, like Madden 25, Madden 15, you couldn't screw the quarterback. At least I could never do it. So we will see what happens trade-wise. That's for dang sure. We're coaches only. So that's all that jazz. I turned off the visual feedback. I think that's going to be like the hold Y to catch after you throw it, or hold A to catch after you throw it. So I'm not 100%. If you want it on, I'm sorry, I turned it off. I didn't really know. This is only my second time doing this. I have turned off a couple of pop-ups, and then I turned off some of these more coach-related options. So the fill roster, re-sign players, progress players. I wanted the users to be in charge of that. I want you to be more involved with your team and active in the franchise. So not going to be able to set the computer up to do it, I think. You're going to have to do it on your own. So you're going to have to put a little bit of thought into it. Commissioner settings, we are private, 8-man franchise. I'm not going to show the password, which is right after the league name, because I think if I send an invite, you don't even need the password anyways. So that's where we're sitting. We are ready to roll. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up and started. I'm pretty sure that's saved. Let me double check that real quick. Yes, okay. I hit B. I didn't know if sometimes you have to hit A. So we're going to start it up. Squeak Scolari, the new coach of the St. Louis Rams. Let's roll.
To your first game, notice the goals. Progress towards these goals will show up on the bottom ticker and near your player post-play. Additionally, drive goals offered at the beginning of drives offer bonus experience opportunities. Your season starts now.
All right, season starts now is what they said. Starting the league. I do like how they have like the milestones and stuff. They have per game, per drive, or per season type situation, which is really cool. I'm definitely liking that. As you can see, we have preseason. We need to cut 2 players apparently. Trade offer. Somebody wants this guy. My game this week against Oakland. I play the Titans next week. Really cool how they have it set up. I do like that. Looking at the players, I can reorder if I don't want Foles starting. Gurley will probably start. I think Trey Mason is not. I mean, that's not a bad 1-2 punch. That's for dang sure. Kenny Britt, my receiver. I mean, I'm happy with my team. It looks all right. Got really good tight ends. I know Merck. He's in the online dynasty. He follows the Rams like crazy. He's always watching the games and not happy, but that's how I keep up with the Rams. So I do know a little bit about him. We got a fairly decent defense. I'm not too worried about that. Defensive line is straight legit though. Golly, that's gonna be very nice. Very nice. Check out the manage, so I can manage my team, my coach, free agents, all that jazz. Members, which is something that I absolutely like just from right off the get-go, because last year trying to find if the users and the franchise were done with their game, if they were ready, was a huge pain, and it looks like it's going to be real easy to do. I'm hoping it shows the score right here also, so I can know that they've played their game and they're ready to roll. That would be nice. And then we also had like the league options. You can see the news and everything. Last year, this was a huge thing. News was like priority, which I'm glad they got rid of all that. But we are rolling. We are into preseason week 1. We'll probably go through the preseason real quick and get this series rolling. But as of right now, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.